And nostalgia and vibe from 2001 is running modern games and apps in 2026, and it's not falling apart. That's the whole idea behind this build. It keeps the classic Windows XP look, sound, and feel, but it's rebuilt on a modern core with zero bloatware, and official updates are still active. You get the nostalgia without the security risk that came with real old XP machines. Skip this though, and you'll never know just how well it actually holds up. Hello and welcome to HT, and if you are our daily viewer, welcome back. Today, we will take a look how Windows XP 2026 Edition v3 performs against Windows 11. Wondering where to actually get this OS? Purchase link is sitting in the pinned comments, and right next to it you will find the full installation walkthrough on our Apidus channel. This is a premium build. Keep an eye on the screen for everything that comes with it, and by the end you will understand why that premium tag belongs here. We open with the pre-installed apps matchup because that first impression tells you a lot. Windows 11 boots into a start menu that feels packed before you even touch anything. Pins everywhere, recommendations everywhere. 33 pre-installed apps tag along, and most of them will not uninstall cleanly. Fresh install or not, the system already feels crowded, noisy, and unfocused. Windows XP goes the other direction entirely. Clean start menu, zero pinned apps, zero recommended junk clogging the sidebar. Pre-installed app count sits at a hard 0. That means you choose what lands on this machine. Microsoft does not get to decide for you. Disk usage next, and the gap is hard to ignore. Clean Windows 11 takes 26.7 GB the moment setup finishes. Your storage is already gone before you install a single program of your own. Windows XP lands at 7.95 GB after installation. Much smaller, much lighter. You walk away with a pile of extra space for apps, games, and files that actually matter to you. Now the idle RAM test everyone asks about. On a 4 GB machine sitting completely still, Windows 11 holds onto 2.8 GB. That is more than half your memory burned while you do nothing. Open a couple Chrome tabs, and the whole system starts to struggle. Windows XP does not hit that wall the same way. Idle on that same 4 GB setup, it sits around 1.6 GB. Already a cleaner picture. If even that feels high for your hardware, bring in Velotic Pro, open it, go to the cleanup page, and enable AI RAM cleaning. Within seconds, usage drops down to 0.8 GB. Looking to build a Windows installer that stays cleaner, uses less RAM, and stays free of bloat? Velotic is the app you want. This is not a sponsored segment. It is an app we built ourselves. Velotic is a Windows utility that brings your PC maintenance into one place. Let me show you what it does. The dashboard. A clear readout of your system, processor, memory, storage. The information you need without opening half a dozen menus. Gaming. Velotic adjusts settings to improve frame rates and configure your GPU for games. The changes are applied for you. No manual registry edits, no guessing which toggle matters. Automatic cleanup. When your system needs it, Velotic frees RAM and removes junk files. It runs quietly in the background. You set your preferences and leave it alone. Debloat. Choose a pre-built profile or create your own. Remove bundled software and services you do not want. Windows stays, just leaner, closer to how you prefer it. App installs. Search for software inside Velotic and install directly. One step, one source. No third-party download sites, no extra installers bundled in. Compression and power tuning. Compress disk data to recover space, up to 70% on supported files with no noticeable performance hit. Separate tools tune the CPU for lower heat and better battery life on portable machines. 500+ tweaks. Fine-grained control over how Windows behaves. Every change is optional. Use as many or as few as you want. Everything in one application. Cleanup, debloating, installs, compression, tweaks, normally scattered across separate tools. Velotic combines them. Early bird access is linked below. Windows 11 to Tiny 11. Open debloat, select Tiny 11, press play. Velotic manages the full debloat from start to finish. That is the workflow most users come for. Velotic is available now at early bird pricing, link in the description. Back to the benchmark side, starting with what the CPU is doing while the system sits idle. Windows 11 runs 144 processes, 2,100 threads, and 59,000 handles in the background. That is a lot of activity for a machine that is supposedly doing nothing. Same hardware on Windows XP, 96 processes, 1,300 threads, and 34,000 handles. Quieter stack under the hood. Cooler temps, more FPS when you game. Lower latency when you need the machine to snap back. Geekbench 7 is where the real-world gap shows up clear and loud. Windows 11 finishes at 2,149 single-core and 4,667 multi-core. Same test, same machine. On Windows XP, we get 2,336 single-core and 5,935 multi-core. Identical hardware, identical benchmark. One build pulls ahead. We will drop the full result links in the description so you can dig through the numbers yourself. Configuration section next. Windows Defender works just fine on Windows XP 2026 Edition v3. It stays disabled by default, so it is not chewing background cycles or tossing false positives at you all day. Need it turned on? Open the Configure app, jump into the Defender section, click Enable, and you are done. Windows Defender is live. Check Security Center if you want that confirmation on screen. Security updates stay enabled. That means only security patches install quietly in the background. Other updates remain paused. Flip those on only when you genuinely need them, because unpausing can let Microsoft auto-install bloatware again. You can disable every update from the Configure app if you want, but that is not recommended. Kill all updates and you break the Microsoft Store. Speaking of Store, it works on Windows XP the same way it does on any modern Windows build. With 0 apps preloaded, you lean on Store for daily utilities like Notepad, Calculator, and Snipping Tool. Launch it normally, search the app you want, hit Get, and installation starts. Got a Microsoft or Xbox account? Sign in and pull down your purchased apps and games. After install, Notepad opens clean with no weird issues. Now we test the lower RAM limit. 512 megabytes. That is seriously low memory, early 2000s territory to be exact. Windows 11 refuses to run below 4 gigabytes of RAM. This OS keeps going down to 512 megabytes. You can push 256 megabytes too, but that path forces sacrifices and cut features. We do not trade stability just to chase a smaller number on a thumbnail. That is why the practical floor stays at 512 megabytes. Task Manager on screen is your proof that this really is 512 megabytes of RAM. Purchase link for Windows XP sits in the pinned comment, ready when you are. We provide you security and support that random free builds simply do not offer. Sure, free copies float around online, but plenty of them are unsafe, unstable, half-broken, or carrying malware tucked inside. Here is the deal. You get a safe OS that holds up for work and daily use. Hit a problem and we have your back. Grab it now before the deal disappears. Thanks for watching. This is the Harbor of Tech sailing off.